What's going on, everybody? I'm Stephanie James. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is about dreams and what it really looks like to go after your dreams. I feel like there's some misconceptions about following your dreams where people feel like, once you reach this dream or this goal, everything's going to be easy from there. Or, it's not going to take much because you're so passionate about it. So it's not going to be hard to get to your dream. I feel like people tell you all the time, you hear this age-old adage of like, go for your dreams, do the thing you love, go after what you're passionate for. But nobody really talks about what it feels like when you after you actually try to go for that dream, or like during the time frame that you're going for that dream or that thing. Like, it's really challenging. So I have a couple of things that I wrote down today that I want to talk to you guys about. Like, dreams don't remove fear. Okay, let's start there. Just because you have this dream, it's something you're passionate about, it's something you've been wanting to do for a really long time, it doesn't remove the actual fear of going after it. You have to have a lot of audacity. And I like this quote that says, have the delusion of your dreams. Like, be delusional enough to believe that your dreams can come true. But with delusion and audacity, you have to really face fear and vulnerability and putting yourself out there and doing things that are outside of your comfort zone in order to reach that level that you're trying to get to. And sometimes people don't talk about that part of the dream. They're just telling you, go after it, you can do it, I believe in you. Yeah, that's great. But like, the building up to it is quite challenging. It is quite challenging. And I think it's okay for us to say that and to own that and like talk about that today, right? Like, going after your dreams is hard work. I think the other thing that would go into misconception number 2, that daring to dream is hard work. Yes, it is fun if you're dreaming to be a singer or an actor or an artist or really anything. Even if you dream to be a garbage man, like whatever you're dreaming to do, those things are going to be hard. And the journey there is not linear, where people feel like, okay, you have this dream, you want to do this thing, you do X, Y, and Z, and then you get to the top. We see Lizzo, Meg Thee Stallion. They've told stories about being homeless, sleeping in their cars, like wanting to be a singer and a pop star for 10 years before they became famous. I think Issa Rae's Awkward Black Girl was on YouTube for 10 or 11 years before Insecure and her breakout HBO, and now she has a deal with Paramount Plus. And you see these things, you see people at their pinnacle, and you think they just woke up and started there, right? And so I think it's really real today to talk about, I am one person that is going to champion you to go after the things that you love. I think life is too short to not be doing something that you're excited about every day. But I'm also, two things can be true. And like, going after your dreams, be whatever that may be, is challenging. Like, it's hard. It's hard work. It can be scary. It can be a lot of work. I think also it can be boring, right? Like, going after your dreams can be really boring, where, I'll use myself as an example. I wanted to have a travel TV show. I sent 3,000 emails for one yes. 3,000 emails for one company to say yes. That one company was a big company and it was great. And we'll get more into all the details of that. That's another video for another day. But that's not glamorous work. That's not fun work. That's not exciting work. It's boring. It's tedious. It is, I want this so much that I'm willing to do the hard thing more often than not to get to this part of the dream that I'm excited about. And a lot of it takes that. We see these Olympians, we only see them when we're watching the Olympics. These people have been training for 4 years, some of them their whole entire life, for this one moment, this 2-minute moment, this, if you're in track, this 10-second moment, right, that you've been training your entire life for. Like, you do the math on that, on how much they had to, like, how many early mornings, how much training, how much dieting, how much working out had to go into that 20 seconds that they get a chance to chase their dream. And then I think at that point, you just love it. You have to love it so much that you're willing to put in all of those hours leading up to that one moment. And I think the beautiful thing in that, and if people can learn how to do this, they're going to be so far ahead of the rest of the fray, is learning how to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process and the journey of achieving your dream, on your way to your dream. If you're only waiting until you get to the destination, you're going to get to the destination and you're not going to be pleased. You're not going to be happy with what you find. I think it is so important to enjoy every aspect, every moment, every turn, every transition of your dream in order to really say that you love what you do. I was just watching an interview with Viola Davis recently, and she was talking about how she writes bios for all of her characters. I think she was in a movie, I forget the name right now, but she was in a movie, and her part was 8 minutes. And she wrote a 100-page bio about that character so she could understand the character, she could get to know the character. And she's like, that time on screen is great, but that's just like a small portion that everybody sees. She's like, every artist that's good writes bios for those characters. They want to know what's their favorite color, what's their favorite food, so you can really get a deeper understanding and appreciation for the character that you're playing. And I feel like all of us can learn from that in the sense that yes, we all want these dreams, but the person who actually accomplishes them or gets to the top are the people who do the things, the hard things, when people aren't looking. When no one else knows what you're doing, it's not being posted on social media, nobody else knows what it takes to do this thing, but you're doing this consistently to get to the pinnacle of where you want to go. Those are the people that succeed. I also think it notes saying that living your dream doesn't mean that you've made it. Right? Like some people reach their dream. Maybe you get your master's degree. Maybe you're an actor. There's a lot of actors that are still struggle with depression, or, they're not happy, or they don't feel fulfilled. I think you making it is it's like a misconception that we have in America of like, if you get X, Y, and Z, or as soon as I make X amount of money, as soon as I can live out of the country or do this, the fact is, wherever you go, there you are. And I don't think people realize that enough. Yes, I agree. Changing your environment can really change your life. And I do believe that. But you also will meet yourself again in that place at some point. So it's really important to, once again, enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey to get to where you're going. Be happy in the present with what you have. Do what you can with what you have where you are. And that is more important. That is making it. Making it is not like a destination. It's not a final stop. Like, okay, I got here, now I'm done. It is, I got here and I feel good in myself. I'm present, taking care of my body. I'm spending time with my family. I'm making time to talk to the people I love, my friends, my cousin. You know what I mean? Like, making it is a state of mind. And I think if you can embrace this state of mind in any circumstance, you will be far ahead of your peers. When it comes to living the dream life, accomplishing the things that you set out to do. And that's really the truth. That's the truth about living your dreams. And I hope that this resonated with somebody today. Don't stop going after the things that you love. Don't stop being excited about advancing and being excited about what more can come. But just also give yourself grace during the process. Know that everything takes time. Everything takes longer than you anticipated taking. And I can honestly say that from trying to build out this show for 6 years and counting, right? And I'm still enjoying the process. I still have fun when I do it. I still get excited about every possibility. And as long as you're in that space with the thing that you love, it means you really love it, regardless of how far it goes. And so I love you guys. I'm going to stop there today, but I hope that this encouraged somebody to continue pursuing your dreams, but also appreciate where you are right now and give yourself grace as the time comes closer to you accomplishing that dream. Or if the time draws out, right, give yourself grace. So I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share this with somebody that you think it will resonate with and that wants to come on this journey, on this road to 40 with me. I love you guys. Happy Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Later.